original recipe, the Brunswick stew, they not set off your bait stick, your log was your engine, and we snared our animal. Got him off the ground enough. Guys, welcome back to Whitetail Bird Trap Company. Taking a couple of deer roast out so I can marinate them and get them ready to put in a smoker that my brother-in-law bought. Alright, this is the marinade on it. I'm going to let this sit overnight for 24 hours and then we're going to smoke it up in the smoker. Alright, these have been marinating for about 24 hours. I put a little bit of garlic in there too, chopped minced garlic. I'm going to switch them over, flip it over a little bit. Get them soaking real good. We're going to get the smoker started. Looks like I'm going to have to trim some fat off. I might leave the fat in there just to help keep it moist and then trim it off when we go to eat it. So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and trim some of this fat off and some of this silver off just so it don't get that nasty taste. This is a neck roast, so there is always a lot of silver on it and a lot of tendons and fat. So I like to trim off as much as I can. We can always cut around it when we're eating it. But we're going to try this in a modern smoker this time. My brother-in-law bought one. I figure we'll break it in. That way, if you guys can't get out in the woods and do it, you can at least try it a different way. See, I'm just taking that top layer of that silver off. I'm not trying to get every last bit of it, but when you're doing jerky though, the more you take out the better. Some people like deer fat. I'm not a great big fan of it, but I can eat it. I'm going to clean this up the rest of the way and we'll get it out in the smoker and I'll turn the camera back on then. Show you what I'm using here. I'm using a little bit of charcoal and some hickory chips to smoke this venison neck roast. Right here is the smoker that my brother-in-law bought. Runs on propane. It is a Masterbuilt Pro. But we're going to give it a whirl, see what happens. So stay tuned. This thing's got a water tray in it too. I'm going to add some of the marinade to that water tray. We got water in it also. Give them a close up of that. You can actually come in and see it if you want. That's what it looks like now. It says about 3 to 4 hours worth of smoking, and we'll see what happens. So we'll bring you back about midway through. Give you a little bit of review on this Masterbuilt Pro. It runs on propane. Got plenty of racks. You can see that thing's smoking pretty good already. And you can control your temperature pretty good. You can see the thing's doing its job smoking. I think he paid like 170 bucks for it. It's not the deer hide on a teepee, but it's still smoking venison. And I had them 2 neck roasts I wanted to use, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to try to keep the temperature right around 200 degrees, and then we're going to let her cool back down to about 180. Let her smoke like that for about 4 hours. It's definitely putting the smoke off. I'm anxious to see how this thing comes out. Haven't checked it yet. It was just getting up. I kept it on low, kind of experimenting with it. Alright guys, this has been in there about 2 hours now, and we've been trying to keep it right about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you want to come in over here, Sean, and take a look at it, see what it looks like after 2 hours. And I do believe we're going to have to add a little bit more smoke, or hickory chips, get some more smoke generated, get a good look in there. They're looking pretty good. Probably should flip them too, you know. I don't know. Maybe we'll just let them stay put and let them do their thing. But we're going to add some more chips, and we'll come back in 2 more hours. They should be done. It said 3 to 2 hours. We're kind of doing it like it would be a roast, what it said by the directions from this master built smoker. Hang in there, guys. Alright guys, what I did this time, I put some more of them hickory chips in there, but I actually poured water on them and put them in a foil, so maybe it'll actually smoke a little bit longer this time, maybe longer through where they'll smolder a little bit. It said it in the package of the hickory chips not to do them wet, actually do them dry, but I'm going to just kind of experiment with this thing. But you can see we're getting some good smoke now. This smoked real good for about 1.5 hours, and then it just was kind of putting a small amount of smoke out. But like I say, we've been able to shut the propane off and just let the chips and the charcoal do most of the heat. Right now I'm trying to get her back up. I'm using the propane again, but I'm just trying to get her back up to the 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll see you guys in about 2 hours, 1.5 hours, 2 hours when this thing's done. Give you a little more detailed review on this Masterbuilt Pro. Comes with a thermometer, of course. You got your gauge, high, medium, and low, and your igniter. Runs on propane, and your propane will ignite your fuel, whatever you're using, charcoal, wood chips. Comes with a fuel pan, and then it also comes with a water pan, and you can put your seasoning in that also. And it comes with the 4 racks. Not a bad little setup though. Not at all. My brother-in-law picked it up for 170 bucks, he said. Has the vents on either side, feed a little more oxygen. And you've seen the one in the back also. Bobby, just in time for some venison. Alright, this venison's been smoking about 4 hours now. We're going to go ahead and take a look. I think it is ready. Get a zoom in on that, Sean. Get close up. Shut it down. Look pretty good, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're looking real good.
Are they done?
Yeah, I cut into one, tested it a little bit. It looked pretty good.
You got a thermometer?
You can see they're all the way through. Look over here, Sean, when we cut into that bad boy. You on it? Oh yeah, jeez.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. Want some?
I'm gonna try a piece. How long did you have it on there for?
4 hours. Not bad, huh?
That's fully smoked too.
Yeah, you got that good, nice smoke taste. You want to try it, Sean?
Yeah.
That's some good shit.
Cut one off of John.
I want to get a good shot of me cutting this over here. Too hot. Still filming?
Mm-hmm. You see the juice?
Yeah, you can see the juice in it. Wow. Might have to go a little bit longer, but I know them ends are going. I'll have to try it in there. Like I always say, don't get no better than that. Oh man.
That's really good, ain't it?
Alright, thanks for joining us for another episode of Whitetail Bushcraft. We'll catch you on the next video. Here, I'll tease you one more time. Brought it in the house, we're losing daylight. There's a lot of meat on a neck roast. 2 neck roasts, actually. This is after we've been picking on it and eating quite a bit, but everybody went out for these nice smoky pieces. Catch you on the next video.